Okay, we're back for the third video for today and final video for the day. Pretend you are living at home and you've got a minimum wage job, but you work a lot of hours. You work full-time hours, 40 hours a week, and you do so year-round. Maybe you take a couple weeks off for vacation. But if you did so, if you worked at minimum wage, full-time, year-round, you're going to bring in about $17,000. And if you're living at home, not paying rent, not paying groceries, that's one heck of an income. That'll more than pay for, you say, college tuition. Maybe you'll graduate high school here, decide to go to college next year, but have to pay your own way through because you don't want to take out student loans. That 17,000 goes a long way. And of course, you'll be asking yourself, well, if I get paid $17,000, I don't get to see all of that because of taxes. Well, that's partially true, but honestly, not too much of it's going to go to taxes. Besides, you'll be entitled to a huge refund anyway. From the federal perspective, according to your W-2, you've got $1,581.24 withheld for federal taxes. So on top of that, there will be state and other taxes as well and other withholdings, but at least from the federal government, that's what's been collected. So I've got my information filled out at the top of the form. You should go ahead and do that on yours. Pause the video now and do so if you haven't already. Now, as far as income goes, line number 1, again, we said $17,100 was our income. Nice income for somebody working a minimum wage job. There was no mention of income from investments, no income for being unemployed or living in Alaska, and the sum of these three numbers is $17,100. We are living at home. Somebody can claim us as a dependent, so we jump to the worksheet on the back. $17,100 plus $350 is $17,450. The larger of A and B is $17,450. The maximum standard deduction for a single person is $63.50. And the smaller of lines C or D, this will be my deduction, is $63.50. Exemption of 0, sum total between lines E and F, $63.50. This number gets reported back in line 5. And hopefully that's no surprise to you. This should be the same as what we saw in the last video, because in that case we earned more than this number as well. All right, well, when we subtract the two, let's go ahead and see what we get. 17,100 minus 63.50, $10,750. That's our taxable income. So even though we earned $17,000 last year, the government is only charging us tax based on $10,000. So essentially, $6,000 of our income was earned tax-free. We need to report the amount of taxes that were withheld. So 1581.24 gets reported here. We're probably not entitled to the earned income credit. Did not earn any money while in combat. And the sum of these two numbers, 1581.24. We've paid a total of $1,500 in taxes. I've got to jump out to the tax table to find out how much money I owe in taxes based on this number, $10,750. So we'll jump over here, find the 10,000 group. There it is. 10,750. If we're on the bubble, we always jump up a level. Here we go. If I earned $10,750 as a single person, I'm supposed to pay the federal government $1,150. $1,150. Okay, my employer did offer health care, so we'll go ahead and include that as a check. No penalties or taxes for that. And if I add together lines 10 and 11, I have a total of $1,150 that I owe in taxes. Now I'm a little disappointed here because while they took $1,500 from me, I do owe the government $1,150. I did overpay and I am entitled to a refund. It's not going to be quite as large as this refund was in the last example, and I don't get all of my money back like I did in the first. But you know, the refunds in each of these cases are fairly substantial, $400, $500 or so. So let's go ahead and calculate and see what I get back here. Since line 9 is bigger than line 12, we should subtract. So 1581.24 minus 1150, $431.24. Since I do receive a refund, I do not owe any extra money, so I'll make sure to put zeros here. I think I forgot to do that on the last one. But, you know, aside from putting in my routing and account number for my checking account to receive the direct deposit and signing my name at the bottom here, this tax return is essentially done. Even with me talking, that took about 6 minutes. So not too bad. I do realize that the new tax forms for 2018 are a bit different, but I suspect for you know, for somebody in a similar situation where they have just a single job, living at home, the work that goes into this should be pretty much the same, and I bet you'll be able to do it. If you've got any questions, make sure that you ask one another for help and discuss how you've completed the assignment. You can also ask the sub in the building too, Mr. DeLong, to help you through this as well. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.